this is Daisy, and I hope you guys are doing good and Happy New Year. I know it's almost the end of the month, but thank you for watching my last planner setup, part one and part two. And I know it was kind of long, and I did do the giveaway, and I picked the winner, and I put the winner's name on the video description in part one of the video, and it did say the person's name there who won. I can't remember right now the name, but if you go to my part one video setup, on the very top of the description, if you go to the description, it'll say the winner. So congratulations to that winner. And so let me speaking of videos, so I wanted to do an updated video setup. I changed some things from the last video that you guys saw to right now, and I can actually say that, okay, within my planning, sometimes I use a week on one page. Sometimes I've been using daily pages, which was something that you really helped me, and I really enjoyed using daily pages in my bullet journal when I was using a traveler's notebook. So and then I was using daily pages a while back when I was in a ring planner. So I've been using daily pages, but then I've also been using week on one page. So I've been alternating. I did try the week on two pages, and it just didn't work for me. I had to change it. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far, and the major change in my setup. And I can actually say that with the changes that I made and the way I have it set up right now, I am truly happy with this system, and I will not be changing this system. I might change the actual planner itself, just get a different color. But even with this color, like, I absolutely love this color. I love that it's sturdy. And this is the Amica, the Giglio Amica. I have been eyeing a Vanderspec in black, also in black. I don't think I'll get a colorful planner, just because all my purses are black and it just goes with all of them. But this one, I love that I can just toss it in my purse. As you can see, it has a little, like, you can tell that it's been used, and I haven't really been putting it in a pouch, so I like that. So let me just get into this, because I really do enjoy this setup, and I think you guys will enjoy this setup as well. This has to be by far my most functional, my most functional, effective planner setup that I've had so far. In the years that I've been in a planner, I think this is it. This is it, guys. This is the planner setup that is making me happy right now. So let me just show you. So in here, what I have so far is this dashboard. I haven't changed the dashboard. This is the same one that I showed in my last planner setup. And so let me see, is the frame good? Okay, so this is from HN Illustrations. It's just a laminated port picture drawing. It's a drawing, and I just trimmed it a little bit, and then punched the holes, and I laminated the print so that I could use it as my dashboard. And then in here I have a little mantra. It's like a little prayer, just to help me come back and kind of relax and calm down when I'm stressing. This one is the Taroko Designs ruler dashboard that I've showed before. I actually got this from the Etsy shop, Taroko Design Shop on Etsy. I will provide that link. And then on the back, I just have some oils, some oil stuff that I wanted to make sure that I have which ones I have, so that I don't reorder or rebuy those oils. Then here I have some Dear Lily designs. I have two of them. These are the ones for tracking, the smaller ones, and then this one's the larger tracker one. And then I have, in here, I have the weather ones, and then I have the water tracker ones, the water tracking one. And then the next stencil is just a little like the to-do list bullets, and has the little boxes, circles, and other shapes here. And then here I have one of those Planner Society cards that came in the kit. And it was just laminated. I cut it and I put sticky notes on it. In the back I had, I just wrote down a reminder my dogs had to get some shots on December, and I just haven't removed that. But I left that in here as a reminder. So in here, what I have so far is I just have an Ollie clip, and I have my Z Kokoro pen. It is a letter pen. I love how this one writes. I do have it in different colors. And I just kind of change it out depending on what planner I'm using or whatever month it is. And that's it. So in the back of it, I have these sticky notes. And I'm sorry, I'm covering this because it has personal info. So I just have some sticky notes that I refer to often. And then let me cover this. All right. I have my mind map, which when I set up my planner, this is the mind map that I use to set it up. So it pretty much is all the same. I have a personal section. I divided it into two parts, which is my personal and my family. I removed the finance section because I was doing my finance online. So I removed that section out of my planner, and I'm using that is a family section. So I took that part out. I do have like a fold out that I made to track my bills and stuff, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have in here. I still have my goals section. I have my calendar section. I have my planning section. It's just plans. I changed the labels, the dividers. So I just labeled it as plans. That way I can do weekly or I can do daily, and it's not just, labeled weekly plans. I have my list section. And so here's my vision board, which I showed before in the last planner setup. And I hope you guys are in good frame. I'm sorry if it's kind of off. Okay. So this is my vision board. So originally it was laminated and it was folded. So I trimmed it in half because I noticed that for some reason it just kept bulging and it was like really odd. So I trimmed it in half, and now that I have it trimmed, I think it adds less bulk to my planner. So it's my vision board. I just have pictures in here to inspire me. These are kind of related to my goals, and some are just things that for the future. Here are my here, before I get into the whole thing, these dividers that you see here, I will bring in my planner closer. So these dividers are clear dividers, and they are made from like that material. I wouldn't know what to call it, but it's kind of like that material that comes on the cover of notebooks, kind of like those spiral notebooks, that little clear plastic covers that they come with. So these are from Sparkling Mint on Etsy. I will provide a link to her shop. So I ordered the 6 dividers, and they are clear, and all I did was I used Avery labels, the clear ones, and I made my own labels, and that's it. I decided to go with clear ones because I was trying to be more functional, and I didn't want to, I decided to, well, let me backtrack a little. I decided to cancel my Scarlet Line Planner Society kits. And the reason was that I realized that I was spending a lot of time creating the dividers. And yes, they were really pretty and they were cute. And I love the kit. It's not the kit. It was just that I felt that I wanted to prioritize where I was spending my money. And I felt like I didn't really need the kit. There was a lot of items that I wasn't really using. So I decided to just go with basic clear dividers, and I put the labels, and I like the clear dividers. I like that it doesn't take away from the functionality of my planning. So my first section is my goals. This is a free printable from Productive and Free, and it just tells you, it's like a reference sheet, and it tells you how to accomplish and set goals. And then here are my 5-year goals. And then I have my 2018 goals. And then these are my Q1 goals, so January through March. And then if I have to revise them, I'll add new ones. And if I don't, then I'll just leave them right now. So right now it's relationship with God. quality time with my husband, and then being healthy. And then my other three are like time for myself, buying a house, and then spending time with my furry kids, which are my dogs. Here are my monthly goal to-dos, and then here are my weekly goal to-dos, and here are my daily goal to-dos. So all of these to-dos have to do with my goals, and they are to help me stay focused on my goals. Here is my calendar section, and here I have this cover is from a monthly calendar insert that I bought from a shop called Plan Big Plans or Plan Big. I can't remember the name right now, but I will provide the link. The font is really pretty, but I didn't end up using that insert. I ended up using the Marcia Bermucci insert, so I just used the cover. And then I put it on the back of the free 2018 overview from Wonderful.com. So here's my monthly insert from Marcia Bermucci on Etsy. And this is a monthly insert. I like this insert. So I've been color coding here. And I just kind of write it really messy. I write down something and I highlight it based on whatever it is that color coordinates here for my categories. And then I put my calendar marks. So this is a little bookmark that I made. And so here I put my monthly planner routine. And then on the back is the marks that I use on my calendar, and then the colors that I use on my monthly planning. And I just pretty much made the top tab myself using a index, like one of those Avery index post-its, and then I just typed it up. And that's what I did. And then this is my marker for my monthly. And then the next section, so I have it all the way through, I want to say June. Yeah, June. I only put the first 6 months here, and then I have my fold out where I'm tracking my monthly cycle and stuff like that. Then the next section is my plan section, and this is where I'm doing my planning. So what I did here is, I will remove it. So I made myself a tracker. And I'm gonna zoom in, there it goes. So I made myself a weekly tracker. I typed this up, I did it myself, and I divided it into personal habits, furry children, and then cleaning. And so I did kind of like, it's like a tracker where I track down things I have to do with my goals. So a lot of this stuff is goal related, and then the cleaning is just extra stuff. So this is helping me track the things that I need to do weekly. And because of this tracker, I realized that I didn't really need a week on one page. I was using it, but there's a lot of things that I'm tracking here. So then I kind of decided to go with, sometimes I go with the daily, sometimes I go with the weekly, depending on the week that it is or how busy I am or whatever it is that I am working on that week. So then this is something that I did, another little page marker. The top part is from a little divider thing from this Planner Society that I had here. I made this label, and then I included my weekly planner routine and a daily planner routine. So this kind of helps me with my weekly and my daily planning routines. So whatever I use, whether it's a week on one page or a daily, then this kind of helps me stay focused. On the back is my bullet journal key, because I usually I kind of use the bullet journal style of planning, and so I use the symbols, and these are the colors and the categories that I use. And the way that works is oh, let me put it over here. Let me stick it back. So the way that works is my my markers, somebody asked me about color coding. So all of my highlighters, which are my mild liners, and they have a little label. And it corresponds with the categories that I use those colors for. I can definitely do a video on how I color code. It was requested, so I will do that soon. But let me just go into my dailies. So right now, last week I used a week on one page, and I removed it so that I can, what I do is I have an Erin Condren planner, and that one's more like journaling. And that one just kind of like houses my daily journaling and important things that are meaningful to me. And so this one's just kind of like my planning on the go. After I'm done planning, you know, whatever is important to me, like something like maybe I went to Kaiser, that I want to put in my that I'll kind of journal about in my Erin Condren, just to remind me that I went to Kaiser, or something like that. But like cleaning and other stuff, like all of this I don't need, so I just pull it out and I get rid of the sheets. I don't save them. This is my like on the go everyday carry planner, and some of this stuff is not important, so I don't really need to keep it in my planner. So right now I've been doing a daily planning, and so because I have this tracker on the left side, I wanted to make sure that all of my daily planning sheets were on the right side. So I didn't want to waste paper, and what I did was I've been doing this. This is kind of silly, but it works for me. So right now I have Thursday here, but if I flip it over, I have Wednesday on the back. And so it's kind of like I'm just flipping it over and using it. And I did the same thing for Monday and Tuesday of this week. So I have Monday here, and then if I flip it over, I have Tuesday. So whatever day it is that I'm working on, it will always be on the right side of the tracker. The tracker will always be on the left, and my planning will be on the right side. Because sometimes I use the Annie Plans printables. And like week on one page, sometimes they're on the left side. So when that happens, then I will just print out a tracker that's on the right side. So depending on the week, if I'm using dailies, then this is what I've been doing. But if I use a week on one page, then I will just change the tracker to the opposite side. And that's pretty much it. So then I just have blank grid paper in the back. And this one is from So Much Crafting, the grid paper. Then my personal section, this is my section, and I have my daily routine when I'm working. I just have routines that I typed up. My routine when I'm not working, my husband's at work. These are important dates for work. This is my monthly workout schedule, kind of what it looks like. And then here is a blank workout sheet. These are from Peanuts Planner Co. And then I have her health log, and this is where I'll be writing down my doctor visits. And if I go get blood drawn out and stuff like that. Then my next section is I have one of those Filofax fly leaves, separating it. Same thing here. I'm separating my my work stuff from my health stuff. And then here, this is actually my work. I moved the other sheet somewhere here, but this is just like my work schedule, kind of routine schedule. Then the next section is my family section. And my family section, I have my husband, my dogs, and my parents' tabs. These are top tabs that were made from my Paper Love Studio. I don't know if she still does custom top tabs, but if she does, I'll still provide her link. So this one's for my husband, and here I have a calendar, a 2018 calendar from Peanuts Planner Co. And this is where I'm tracking the days that he goes climbing. This section is for my dogs. I have just blank note paper so that I can write down important stuff about them as it comes up. Here I have the dog food that they're currently eating. And then here I have a little, I think it was a stamp. It's a stamp that I have from Studio L2E. And I just, I printed her allergies sheet. And I kind of I shrunk the sheet so it was personal size, and I have it here as reference so that when I go to Petco or buy them treats, that I know that it's not something that's gonna affect her allergies. And then here I just have a CPR reference, and then here I have my parent in section, but I always remove, when I do a video, I always remove that stuff because it's personal and it has to do with like medical and stuff like that. Here is my list section. I changed my list section to the way I had it. So I have an index, and I did have an index, but I changed it. I actually typed this up. This is a flyleaf, and I cut up the side part. So I printed out an ADC list, and let me zoom in. So I typed this up, and it was based on a reference sheet that, what is it? I can't remember her name. Wife and Planner. I can't remember her name right now. Wife and Planner, mom and wife planning. I can't remember her name, but I will provide. So a long time ago, I watched a video from her, and she made a video talking about how she had her list section. And I remember years ago, I had my section, my planner that way, the list section. And so what I did is I kind of like referenced an A to C list that I had, and I typed up all the things that fall under each letter. And then if you see yellow, that means that I have that list in my planner. So I'm highlighting the things that correspond with each letter that I do have. So like I don't have something for anniversaries or annual appointments, but I do have a list that says before I turn like 40, or a bill info and birthdays list. So the things that I do have in my planner are in yellow, and this is my index list. And I typed this up and I print it and put it in my planner. Here is just a list for one of the planner groups that I have. It's a functional planning group, and every day there's like a different type of post prompt, so as a suggestion that you could post about. Here are 3 rules of a functional planner. This is something that I got from Miss Trenchcoat. She did a YouTube video on what the 3 roles of a functional planner, not rules, but roles of a functional planner do. And then here are just, it was something that I have. It's 10 tips for using a planner. And this was something that I found in a Getting Organized magazine years ago. And I like it. I've always had it in my computer, but I decided to just print it and put it in my planner. So these are my A to Z dividers. And these are all the way in the back. I love that they're black and white and they match my planner and dividers. And so I have the A to D, and then E through H, I through L, M through P, Q to T, and then U all the way to Z are in the back. And I can't remember the name of the shop for where I got these dividers, but I will provide the shop info in the description. So here I have the list, all the things for those categories. Here is the one that I was talking about, my monthly, and it's just a fold out, and this is for me to track, and it just says like, did you update the info on your Google Docs? And here's my cleaning schedule, and then next section I have like gift ideas, and what else, like gift ideas. And then I have I don't have anything here right now in this section, but here I have like makeup and nails, savings tracker, and then yoga terminology. In the back I have one of those Filofax top insert sleeves, and then I have a Foxy Fix page lifter. In the back I have my bullet journal reference sheet that I refer to, and then I have my doTERRA essential oils little booklet that has the oils, and it just kind of gives you information about it. So one of the little, I'll update you guys. So one of the things that I did during my Christmas vacation was I was using oils, and I had tried some doTERRA oils before. And so what I did is I decided to just get a wholesale account so that I could purchase more oils. And so I decided to look more, get more info and kind of research it more. And I do like oils, and I do use them often, like a lavender and stuff like that. But I decided to join doTERRA, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm happy that I did. What did I do? So I have a personal like fitness account, and it's Yoga Wine Oils, and on Instagram, and I'll provide that. And that is the only place where I actually like post oil stuff and like fitness related stuff. I am a horrible seller, and my husband will confirm that. So I'm not gonna make this channel about like selling and stuff like that, but if you guys want to know like the roller blends that I made, I can show you guys really fast. So this is a little pouch that I carry in my purse with me all the time, and in this little pouch I have like these little roller blends that I made for myself, and that's pretty much it. This is what I carry with me in my purse because I do use them a lot. If you guys ever wanna if you would like a video about like my roller blends and how I like started with doTERRA and stuff, I can definitely do that. But like I said, I'm not gonna make this this YouTube like a selling or any kind of like advertisement type of channel. It is planning related, But yeah, I joined doTERRA and I'm really happy about it. So that's the end of my video. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching, and I will provide all the info about the shops and where I got everything in the description. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.